technology, quote-unquote, renovation of the technology innovation system over the last year or two. There's been a lot of change, and in this side, Alberta Research Council, Alberta Ingenuity, ICOR, and Nano Alberta have been merged into this new group. Correct me when I'm wrong, Dan. And this entity is being launched officially January 1st. Is that right?
Yep.
January 1st. And so it's going to be an amalgam of those, and it will include some programming for business. And these are the main programs, and these are very good programs for companies in Alberta over the last few years. I hope they'll carry on in some fashion. There's a program to hire what they call R&D associates, which are new hires coming out of the university, very well qualified. You're really hired on the basis of the resume of the graduate, and provides 2 years of salary support. And the second one is a similar program called Commercialization Associates, requires a contribution from the company, but also 2 years of salary support. The third program is NanoWorks. That's a little different. It's a $15 million fund nano-based products. In this case, there has to be a public partner, a university, and a company working on an interesting research deal. And I understand that program is going to continue in the future, and there's still money in the pot for that. So those are three key programs for technology companies. The first two in particular are great programs for early stage startup companies. Now, this is the MPDP. That's a new acronym. It used to be slightly different, but it was there has been a medical devices program in Alberta for a number of years based out of Calgary. The last year or two, it's been reconstituted and run now, and just recently announced by BioAlberta, and they're running this program. At this point, there's a call out for proposals. They've got about $200,000 to invest, so I'm not sure how many projects that will divide into. There's a 3-to-1 matching where they'll put in 3 and the companies will put in $1 for product development. If you're interested, you have to get busy on this one. You apply online as an expression of interest, and then you will get back a longer form application to fill out. I believe it's about 8 to 10 pages, kind of a business plan document. Charlene, in second from last row, is from BioAlberta, and I'm sure she'd be happy to take questions on that. This is a new program launch, but she tells me that there is money there. They do want to get busy on this program, and they would probably get results out back to people by January, which is a good turnaround for a government, or not a government program. This is a BioAlberta program. So those are the top 6, and I'll just give you the websites there. I mean, they're easy to find online. And a couple things that from experience and working with some of our clients, most of these programs, if you're well organized and you have a business plan, they're not that difficult to apply to. The turnaround is generally pretty good and pretty fast. The Industry Associates program, it's every 2 months they have a call. They let you know within 6 weeks you can hire the person. It's a very well run program. So if you can put together a business plan and you have a product idea, finding $200,000 or $300,000 or $400,000 for these programs for your early stage startup isn't that difficult to do in Alberta, at least. And as many of us know, living on grants is a tough way to go. At some point, you do have to start selling and getting revenue and investment. But as a startup, it means it's pretty well financed in Alberta, and it's to bridge that gap over to the seed capital world and then into the venture world. That's kind of the best place for these types of programs. So that's a quick one. Any questions? I'd be happy to take.